Amid collapsing mountains, water sweeping away familiar traces, lightning tearing through the sky, and lava flowing like a waterfall of fire, humans appear truly small before an Earth that never stops moving. Just a few seconds later, would have been disaster. The convoy had barely passed when rocks thundered down the hillside, a breath-stopping, chilling moment. Images from the Gaza Valley after the devastating mud flood reveal the terrifying power of nature, capable of completely changing the landscape in just moments. In the vast wilderness of Kyrgyzstan, the moment a mountain collapses is a reminder of how fragile humans are before the Earth. In a dangerous instant, quick reflexes saved a man who was sweeping, leaving a sigh of relief over fragile good fortune. The footage shows a traffic collision without injuries, highlighting the decisive role of human actions in every situation. One wrong decision leads to a truck being struck head-on by a train debris flying as the train derails from the tracks. A truck is stuck on the tracks as a train rushes in, with no time to stop the explosive impact, destroying the scene in a fateful moment. A car slides down an icy slope toward a line of stopped vehicles below, creating a breath-holding moment as a collision could happen at any second.
Lava!
Volcanic lightning illuminated the skies over southern Guatemala, a rare and magnificent natural wonder. A terrifying instant, a car slammed into a cafe, missing a young girl by seconds. Her sister's quick reflexes likely saved her life. One moment of distraction sent a driver crashing through a glass wall, stopping only when the car hit a pillar inside the lobby. The cyclist is soaked but safe, while the Jeep nearly paid a heavy price, a moment that leaves everyone relieved. With no time to react, a car swerves and shoots past right in front of a man about to cross the street, a moment that sends chills down the spine. Amid severe flooding in Bamnasa village, a house is swept away by rushing water, leaving sorrow and a sense of fragility before nature. Seeing land carved so deeply by floodwaters like this Can you imagine how immense the force of water can be in reshaping an entire region? With no time to respond, mud and debris pour down with the flow in Livigno, covering key roads in a very short time. Just one evasive steering move to avoid another vehicle sends the car sliding on ice and crashing, a moment that startles viewers.
Хорош, мягенько прижимай, спасибо.
How does this scene make you more cautious when driving on slippery roads? Comment to share. A drowsy driver veered off course and slammed into the barrier, but the car behind managed to stop in time, a lucky escape on a dangerous road. He forgot to remove the fuel pump nozzle before driving off, a sudden blunder that sent everyone scattering in surprise. Residents in Ruskin, Florida were stunned as a massive lightning bolt struck a nearby tree, a scene both terrifying and awe-inspiring. A truck door suddenly swung open, slamming into a parked car and dragging it forward, a heart-stopping reminder of why maintenance and caution matter. The strong tremor made the road sway, cars shaking with every pulse of the shifting earth. A hurried lane change leads to a minor collision, but luckily everyone is safe, leaving a sense of relief afterward. With no horn or warning, a truck slides to within inches of a person. One step backward makes all the difference in a shocking moment.
Oh my God, you guys!
A violent flash flood strikes Flagstaff without warning, turning the road into a dangerous waterfall in an instant. Tsunami floodwaters surge inland, sweeping away thousands of vehicles and destroying homes and bridges in Japan, a horrifying moment that shocked the entire world. Flooding in Ellicott City is a serious reminder that safety depends on preparedness for emergencies. A jackknife occurs during hard braking or on slippery roads. Adjusting braking force and keeping the steering straight helps prevent the trailer from swinging dangerously. Instead of stopping at the entrance, a driver accidentally steered straight into a cafe, a shocking moment that shows why focus behind the wheel is everything. Just one sharp turn can cause a serious accident in a busy intersection. Always drive carefully and stay aware of your surroundings. Even a moment's distraction can lead to disaster. Have you ever witnessed a near miss like this one?
What the? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Footage shows a meteor glowing intensely over the sky of Chelyabinsk, causing staff at ENSI to react in fear due to the shockwave and bright flash. After slamming hard into the curb, the motorcyclist is launched upward, lands back down, and continues riding without slowing, an almost unbelievable, breath-holding moment. The shop owner struggled to open the gate as floodwater poured in. Within moments, the convenience store turned into a full-sized aquarium. Unexpected visitors arrived at a restaurant. A mother bear and her two cubs wandered inside, leaving one worker disappearing faster than his mop. Nature does not wait. An avalanche rapidly engulfs the road in 10 Mile Canyon, Colorado, leaving behind a whitewashed scene full of risk. With no warning signs, a mountainside collapses onto Zuma Beach in Malibu, turning a peaceful scene into a tense situation.
Holy sugar!
Whoa!
Holy crap!
Holy crap! Oh, Jesus. Wow. I knew you could park your car.
The aftermath of Typhoon Trami is haunting. Rising floodwaters, landslides, and widespread damage remain even after the storm has passed. Dozens of dolphins charge through rough waves near Oceanside, the water erupting into spectacular chaos that leaves viewers holding their breath. A kayaker suddenly finds himself amid a sea of jellyfish blooming in British Columbia, a dense and overwhelming sight that leaves viewers breathless. Drone footage captures a flock of flamingos gathering at a lake in Kazakhstan, reflecting the species' characteristic habitat. Do you think this flock of flamingos looks like it's drawing a logo on the surface of the lake? In the open waters of the Maldives, a photographer is surrounded by a lively pod of dolphins, creating a rare moment of connection between humans and the ocean. A dust devil unexpectedly rips the roof off a skate park, while a man continues spinning and dancing amid the surrounding chaos. If you witness this phenomenon, what would you do first to ensure your safety? A terrifying moment in Nashville had a violent tornado hurls debris through the air, leaving witnesses in shock. A clear warning from Nature Lightning strikes a power line in Sydney, reminding everyone to keep a safe distance during the thunderstorms. Lightning strikes a building in Campbelltown as a violent storm hits a bright flash, cutting through the tense moment. A breath-holding moment in Florida's Panhandle. Lightning flashes repeatedly without pause amid thick, swirling storm clouds. Extreme weather strikes without warning as strong winds blow inflatable beds away, leaving locals frightened and caught off guard.
Sweetheart, don't do it.
Wearing a pink robe and holding a drink, a woman opens a large door onto the deck and is immediately struck by powerful Irish sea winds.
This is our cabin. The sun is shining. Leave your seat, God. That was nice. A bit of fresh air on it.
Does this scene make you feel more nervous or more excited? Comment to let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to see more incredible moments. Hail and heavy rain strike Laurel at the same time, turning a quiet town into a loud, intense scene. A thunderstorm sweeps across western Indiana, bringing heavy hail that turns streets into reflective surfaces filled with sharp impacts. A startling moment in Merritt Island as hail pounds into a swimming pool, heavily affecting the water surface and nearby objects. Glowing red lava erupts from Kilauea during its latest eruption, revealing the intense heat and energy rising from deep underground. From above, a herd of rare sheep crosses a road in Washington traffic, slowing as nature briefly takes over the roadway. A black bear strolls calmly through Whistler, as if it were a familiar neighborhood, a rare sight that leaves viewers both surprised and delighted.
You send it to me. Your phone is cracked.
Along a peaceful shoreline, a log carries an entire small world of oysters, evoking a sense of nature's quiet wonder and delicacy. The calm and skillful actions of Pennsylvania police helped a deer escape danger, turning a tense moment into a deeply relieving ending. In the frozen Antarctic, British explorers are battered repeatedly by strong winds, turning their research expedition into a true test of survival. A blizzard howls through Komsomolsk. Fierce winds reduce visibility to nearly zero as the streets disappear into a whiteout. Harsh nature in Chukotka reveals its power as a snowstorm strands travelers in a remote, icy wilderness. Wolf's milk slime mold pulses among the forest litter like the slow breathing of a green forest, quietly living and changing. Cameras capture the moment mud and debris crash down the slopes of Illhorn, a clear warning of post-rainfall hazards. Amid chaotic floodwaters in the Philippines, Typhoon Rai sweeps away homes, leaving behind prayers for peace and after the disaster. In the vast floodwater covering city streets, a floating trash bin drifts by like a familiar sign of heavy rain. A powerful storm brings torrential rain, triggering flash floods in urban areas of Cleveland and turning familiar streets into fast-moving streams.
Look at this.
After heavy rain, a riverbed that was once cracked and dry suddenly rushes with fast-flowing water. Again, a moment that leaves the filmer stunned. A memorable moment in Hawthorne, California, when a 7.1 magnitude earthquake causes a swimming pool to shake water, surging with each tremor. A tornado suddenly strikes south of Spanish Town, fierce winds plunging the entire area into a tense moment. A dust devil suddenly forms at a Maya temple, whipping sand into the air and turning the ancient setting into a dramatic scene. Etna awakens after an eruption, sending streams of glowing lava downhill and reminding us that nature is always powerful and unpredictable. Bright lava jets into the night sky as Etna erupts in Sicily, lighting up the entire horizon in a breathtaking moment. Powerful waves crash against the shore as storm brine approaches Hayling in Ireland, turning a familiar scene into a clear warning from nature. The sea floor suddenly turns into a magical stage as massive groups of molting crabs blanket the sandy bottom, creating a spectacular scene for mesmerizing freedives. In the icy Arctic region, thousands of rainbow trout are released into a lake in Alaska, creating a scene that feels both lively and full of hope. If these images make you slow down even a little to appreciate the safety around you, please like to support us. Leave a comment to share your feelings and subscribe so we can continue observing this world that is both fragile and extraordinary together.